What does a politician do? A politician is a candidate who's running for office and a politician who governs after they win an election. That's what a politician does. If you'd like to know more, stick with me because I got a lot to share. In this video, we're going to talk about what politicians do, different kinds of politician, and I'm going to save the best for last. I'm going to tell you how to become one. Stay with me. What do politicians do? In a nutshell, they solve problems. They mitigate conflicts. They right wrongs. They correct injustices. They serve the people they represent by trying to improve their quality of life. And yes, many politicians have to make very difficult decisions. That's the essence of what a politician does. So what are the different kinds of politicians? Executive, constitutional, legislative, and judicial. Some judges run for office and have to win an election to serve. Well, let's start with the executive positions. For example, a governor is an executive. He runs the state government. He makes it function. He oversees the state bureaucracy. He is tasked, or she is tasked, with delivering services, and they make executive decisions. What is a constitutional officer? It's an attorney general who has a specialized job, or the secretary of state, or the state treasurer. Even some states have secretary of agriculture they elect, or the secretary of education. They have to win an election to get those offices, but they have specialized tasks that they perform on behalf of the people of their state. And then there are the legislative people. They serve in bodies with other politicians. They advocate, they write bills, they allocate money in budgets, they decide to some extent wherever the revenue comes from to comply with those budgets. The fourth kind are judicial. They serve in judicial capacities. In many cases around the United States, they have to win elections to serve in that position. And basically, judges judge. They make decisions based upon law and the Constitution. This, in a nutshell, is what politicians do. And look, if that's all you wanted to know, you have a good day. Now, let's go to the fun part. How do you become one? And I'm just going to say, I've spent my entire life with public figures, candidates for office, and politicians. And I'm going to say this about becoming one. If you're in politics for the right reasons, it's one of the greatest experiences you will ever have in your life, because in acquiring power to serve people, you have the unique ability to change the course of history in your community, your state, or your jurisdiction. And there is nothing that is more fulfilling than making a difference in the way people live and leaving that as your legacy before your time on this earth is done. What is step number one in becoming a politician? Know your stuff. Be well read. Spend some time studying history. If you're running in a particular jurisdiction, drive around and look at it. Note the problems that you see. Go talk to people on Main Street in various communities. Go look at the nonprofit and community service organizations that help people in need. Get their ideas on what the problems are in your community and ask them, if they had a magic wand, how they would fix them. Second thing you do is get in the habit of reading a newspaper each and every day. Maybe not just your local newspaper, but national newspapers and statewide newspapers, because newspapers cover problems. And if you don't already have a good idea of what problems you would like to fix when you run for office, you will get ideas by looking at the problems that are featured on the front page of newspapers. And here's the trick. You see an article about a problem that seems to be defying solution, print the article, study it, and see if you can come up with a way to do it. This is how you grow your intellectual curiosity. This is the way that you fill your head with good, interesting material. It makes you more interesting to talk to. It makes you more interesting when people hear you talk. This is a basic qualification of success in politics. The third suggestion here is nobody ever wins an election without the help of other people. You need to make friends. It means you need to get involved in your community. You need to rub shoulders with the movers and shakers, because when you are running for the first time, you need better known people who are willing to validate your qualifications and your expertise with endorsements that you would use in advertising. It is that simple. Now, if you are serious about getting involved in politics someday, there's a video in the link below that I suggest you watch. How to run for office. 7 essential steps. While this stuff is still fresh in your mind, go watch it. Make sure you have a pen when you do so you can take notes. Oh, let me mention, just in passing here, if you've got an interest in running for office someday, there's an ebook in the link below called 12 Essential Steps to Preparing for a Political Campaign. Download it, read it. It's full of gold.